Hello everyone. Today we're going to get into the Iron Banner loot because the Iron Banner has just started today. And he actually brought a good amount of weapons, and it works just like any other vendor would in Destiny 2. You get tokens for playing matches, and then you level up him, and then you get something random out of this. Okay, starting off with the auto rifle. This is a 600 RPM auto rifle, and it has tap the trigger, which is one of my favorite perks for an auto rifle because it makes it effective at longer ranges because you can have less recoil. I'm looking forward to using this. I'm happy that it's a 600 RPM one instead of a 450. We have a lot of good 450s already, like the Number, the Prosecutor, Uriel's Gift, and then Origin Story as well. So I'm happy this is a 600. Comparing it to Scathe Lock, you can see it gains range, handling, and reload speed. You lose a bit on the mag, but you also lose a bit on stability, but that stability isn't going to matter because it has tap the trigger, so if you are in a long-range gunfight, you can just tap the trigger to have reduced recoil. And then in the closer ones where that won't matter as much, you can just go full auto. Next we have the Wizened Rebuke. This is a fusion rifle. Max impact, decent range. This is comparing it to the main ingredient, which is my favorite PvP pulse rifle. And the charge time is 900, but I think we can get that down to like 860 or so by using this perk. I'm not sure what it is, but I would imagine it's an 860 or so one, kind of like Shock and Awe. I would have hoped for like a 740-ish charge times fusion rifle, but because I don't really like the longer charge time ones, but this actually might be a really good PvE fusion rifle because of how high the impact is. Next we have the Steady Hand. This is a hand cannon. Let me compare it to Better Devils real quick. Here we go. Alright, compared to Better Devils, you see this gains impact and range, loses out on stability, handling, reload speed, rounds per minute, and magazine. So you're losing out on a lot, and even Better Devils with the flared mag well has more than a mag than this. I don't think this is that good of a hand cannon. I don't think I would really use this if I got it. I'll obviously try it if I get it, but it's not something I'm really looking forward to. And it also has Outlaw Precision Kills, greatly decreased reload speed. That's a really good perk for hand cannons, but I think the rounds per minute and like it's just going to be too slow in my opinion for this gun to be really good. But I could be wrong about that. It has a really high impact and really good range for a hand cannon, so it might actually be very good. Okay, switched on me. Next we have this pulse rifle, the Time Worn Spire, and this is actually a 540 RPM pulse rifle, and I think this is the second 540 in the game. The Lincoln Green and Vigilant Swing are also 540, but Vigilant Swing shoots 5 shots in a burst, so it's kind of different. This one shoots 3 and it's 540. Looking forward to using this one because I don't even have Lincoln Green, and this one will be a unique weapon. Can't really say much about it because I have like little to no experience with the 540 RPM pulse rifle archetype, but it's something I'm looking forward to using. Next we have the Scout Rifle. This is one of the high impact, high range, slow firing, and high damage ones. It's not something I really enjoy using. I don't think I have any of those in my inventory right now, do I? Yeah, I don't have any of those. So yeah, I can't really compare it to much, but that's just an archetype that I really don't like using, so I don't expect much out of this. And then auto reloads part of the mag when the wielder is critically wounded. I guess that's helpful, but again, not really. Just not a perk I'm really looking for. It's not going to actively help me in killing things. It's just, if I get weak, I'll get more ammo, and when I'm weak, I'm generally going to be trying to run away from that fight. Next, we have this 900 RPM SMG. Let me put on Mida Mini. I don't even have Mida Mini in my inventory. Okay, so let's look at its perks then. 900 RPM, I'm sure you guys have a lot of experience with this because this is the same archetype as Mida Mini. Increased reload speed, stability, handling when enemies are in close proximity. That's going to be helpful. Does it need multiple enemies or just one? Let's see. It just says it. Okay, so you're good. You're gonna have more stability, handling speed, and reload speed when you use this weapon because you're only gonna be using it when you're close to enemies. And then also you can get drop mag. That would be a decent perk for PvP. You're losing a bit of range, but it doesn't really matter. And then the sights, it depends whichever one you want to use. Like none of these are really that much better than the other, so it just depends which one you're comfortable with. So this could be a decent PvP SMG. You're gonna get good stability and reload speed when you're close to people, and then I would use drop mag. You're going to be reloading this thing very quickly. That's probably like what separates it from the other ones. And then looking through okay, here's a grenade launcher. I'm not really a huge fan of grenade launchers, but this one has the precision perk, hold RT to fire, release to detonate, and then faster time to aim down sights. I didn't even know you could aim in with grenade launcher, to be honest. I've used them so little. This could be a decent one, especially in control, because you could put like the grenade on a flag and then release RT to detonate it, but it's just, I don't really like using grenade launchers. And his additional rewards right now, we see Hawthorne's Field Forge Shotgun. This is very good. And then I also saw the Tarantula earlier, which is a linear fusion rifle. And that's one of the best weapons for Callus, in my opinion. I often use that in an auto rifle and blow pretty much everyone else out of the water on damage. Even if they're using things like Cold Heart or Merciless, I think the linear fusion rifle is better. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I just wanted to go through his loot. Oh, we can look at the armor real quick, too. Nothing that it's really going for. It just kind of does everything okay. Using this set, you would have 1, 2, 4 mobility, 1, 3, 5. You'd have 5 resilient, or yeah, 5 resilience, and you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 recovery. So 4, 5, 4. That's what am I using right now? Let's see. I think I'm using 5, 5, 5. Or I'm using 3, 8, 4. Okay. So yeah, like you would get a decent amount of everything. 5 resilience is okay. I think I like to go up to 6 or 7 probably. I'm gonna make a video on that soon, but it wouldn't be bad armor, and it looks pretty good if like looks are your thing. You'll probably like this armor. That being said, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found it useful in some way, and like now you know which weapons you want to go for in the Iron Banner. I would say the auto rifle, the pulse rifle, and maybe the hand cannon have the best potential. Oh, and the SMG looks pretty interesting. I'm not too interested in the fusion, the scout, or the grenade launcher. Thank you all for watching.